So this is my station. It's a nail, I don't know if you can see that, there's a nail just in the bottom there, and then I've marked up the road at 5 metre intervals, and the wind nicely has pulled my tape out the way. But basically that's it. So now I'm going to set up, take 3 Hair Stadia and show you how I read the distances. And this will be an angle. So you can use your booking sheet. So you get the ID, the top hair, the middle hair and the bottom hair. And the middle hair will be your actual level. So set this up, it's all level. It's typical that my bit of tape that I've put over the staff to stop it getting blown away is in the middle of my crossing. ID, so this station ID is A, and then I'm going to cite C, and then I'll cite D. Alright, and what I'll do as well is I'll check the distance, I'll find out what the centre point is in here, just drop a stone down around. If I had a plumb bob, I'd centre the plumb bob, and I'll take a tape measure from there to here, and we'll compare it to what I'm reading. Middle one is 1230, and the top one, again obscured with my tape, fun and games. The top one would be 1.2, 1.270. It's a bit wibbly. Let me straighten that up and then I'll show you. Moving a bit, but I'll try and show you my phone that the readings are there. So 0.90, 1.230, and 1.270. I don't know if you can see the so we got 1.190, 1.190, 1.230, and 1.270. And I don't know if you can see the that was me just moving the crosshairs, sorry, the pendulum. Is that going to focus now? So hopefully you can see the crosshairs there. So that on there, so if you take the bottom from the top, that on there, so if you take the bottom from the top, so the bottom from the top should give you a distance of 0, 9 from 7's 8, 2 from 2, 0, 0, and it's 8 meters away, exactly. Be interesting to see. Right, so I've set 0 on the I've set 0 on there, and you should be able to read that if you can see it. It's 0 degrees. It's 0 degrees. So my angle is 0.0000. And again, you can only read to blimey. Probably only about half a degree, so it's not that accurate, but good enough. It's better than probably taping everywhere. Right, so this one we've got the bottom at 1170, the middle one is 1288, and the top one at 1402. So readings were 1170 at the bottom, 1288 in the middle, and 1402 at the top. So the distance for that so 7 and 0 is 2, 7 from that is 3, 2 from that is 2, 23, 23.2 meters maybe. That one, right? And the angle to the centre of the star, best you can, is 154 degrees, 30 seconds. Sorry, 30 minutes. Alright, let me show you that. So, I don't know if you can see it again. It is 1, 5, 4, So I don't know if you can see it again in there. It is 1, 5, 4, 30. Alright, and I've got on my booking board and 5:30. Alright, so now we're going to go around to see. It seems a little bit time consuming and long winded, but I do assure you you'll get faster at it, and it'll be a useful aid. Certainly if you've bought a level or you've hired one, it's got a circle in it. As opposed to setting out a grid, it's probably quicker to do 3 Hair Stadia with an angle to position your levels. But again, it's going to be up to you and dependent on the site you're at. So the bottom one here is 0.985, 0.985, middle hair 1.038, 1.038, and the top here is 1.091. So the distance for that is 5 from that, 6, 9 from that, 0, 9 from that is 1, and 10.6. 5, 9, 0, 9 from that is 1. Alright. And the angle for that is 2, 5, 6, 6 degrees. 6 degrees. That's probably 20 minutes. Okay, so readings on these ones. These ones are 0.985, 1.038 and 1.091. Just check them. 0.985, 1.038 and 1.091. Okay, so that's that. 0.985, 1.038 So we'll work out all the distances to there, and what I'll do now is I'll tape them up just to see if they add up to what we think it is. All right, so I'll put you on hold for a little sec, and then I'll come back on when the tapes are ready. Right, I've pulled up the tape from the centre point on the station, and as you can see, it's 2 centimetres under V8, 2.5, and we had measured 8, so it's within 2 centimetres. We'll do it to the other one. Right, I've pulled the tape from there to here. I don't know if you can see that. I'm measuring 23.4 23.38, and we had on our booking sheet 23.2. So again, I only need to be a millimetre out for it to be 10 centimetres out. So it can get you at the cart. I mean, if you're going to be doing a survey and positioning levels within 10 centimetres, it's pretty good. Right, so I've come from this one to here now, and I've got 10.66. Alright, and what we had on our booking sheet was 10.6. So that's 6 centimetres out, which again is pretty good. So that one down there was the worst one, but again, it's not bad. As I say, I only need to be a millimetre out on the staff reading. The wind could have blown it, so it's quite acceptable that I would get it. Not perfect, shall we say. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is going to take a couple of levels where these three ranging poles were relative to my station there, and because the sun's nearly going, what I'll do, I'll take these, so I'll set up the rotating level, and we'll see how it compares to the level of that, the level of that, the level of the top round peg, these two here, and this one here. Okay, so that's it for the moment. Cheers now.